Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Crystal. My name is Chris.
My name is Trey.
We are the console freaks. Trey, we got a checklist to go through.
Checklist?
We got strength, right?
Yes.
We got our task from Jasmine to get the medicine for the Pokemon.
So what kind of medicine is this Pokemon needing exactly?
Heroin.
Like, did she say what kind of medicine you need, or just say get medicine?
It's a secret potion. It's essentially heroin. He's suffering withdrawals. Remember, kids don't do drugs. But yep, now that we're all ready to go, we are going to be on our way. Well, we would be if I'd quit screwing around. Our next destination is Canewood Island City thing.
So are you ever going to use the HM Slave for...
That was really for cut.
Cut
and flash, I think. I don't know if I actually taught it flash, but it's mainly used for cut because here's the thing. That in this game, it started introducing more HMs.
Yep.
Meaning Whirlpool and Waterfall. But at the same time, like, some of certain HMs actually have battle application, like Strength and Surf. They're still really good moves to use when you're in battle.
Yep.
So, you know, those were good moves to keep.
That doesn't look like Dizzy at all. It sure doesn't.
Generic Lapras model. It's such a weird thing. It gets even worse later on because it's just generic whale.
Generic whale.
I waited for her to talk to me.
I'm just going to stop here and talk to you.
So,
Why
you'll notice that I kept this in. Here's the reason. First of all, I catch this Pokemon, obviously. Mantine. I don't know why, but in almost every playthrough of Pokemon of Gen 2 that I've played since I was introduced to it, I've caught a Mantine. And the reason why was because when I was a kid, it was kind of bragging rights to have one. Because they were kind of a pain in the ass to catch. I don't know why. They're not really that good in terms of like battle application, particularly since they have a ×4 weakness to electric type moves.
Yeah.
Being flying and water and all. Another Pokemon that suffers from that kind of limitation is Gyarados. But, yeah, caught him anyways because force of habit.
Stop.
Nope.
Are you going to...
I wanted to name him Steve Irwin after the late, great Steve Irwin.
You're a terrible
But, so we're just naming him Steve. He will later become our water slave. But
yes.
See all these like stops and where you hear the music reset, those are Tentacool. They're the Zubats of the sea.
Zubats.
Because they're everywhere.
Terrify children as much.
Huh?
They said they don't terrify children as much.
They're essentially tentacle monsters. They terrify young girls everywhere.
Young Japanese girls.
But not as much as Tangela, which
dear God.
Essentially, it is tentacle monster.
Or
the equivalent of ramen noodles when you leave it to sit too long.
At least it's not as bad as the elf monster.
No. I'm not doing it. Can't do it. Sorry.
Oh, man.
So, hope you didn't like Dizzy being a permanent part of our party because... Yeah, try saying that 10 times fast. Because we won't be seeing Dizzy again.
Like ever?
I don't think so. I don't think I've... And actually, Steve's tenure is pretty short-lived, too, if I remember correctly. Such is the way
looks like he has one of those faces that... it's like whenever he... Like an anime, whenever like one of the girls get upset, make that face. He looks like he's forever upset.
I don't get it.
Like the puffy face, like.
Oh, okay.
You all couldn't see my face, but I made that face.
I know what you're talking about now.
Just post a picture up there of me doing that face. No.
You're ridiculous.
Ah, yes.
But anyways,
You can't even walk out
it is
the door.
time for us to get the secret potion from our heroin dealer. See the shades? Clearly
really
dealing in
is.
heroin.
The lighthouse
This
Pokemon
ought
is
to
in
do
trouble?
the secret potion. It's secret.
Hey, this is the stuff that my mom uses.
I made
Just
this
call
in my
your mom.
bathtub. It wasn't very good.
Like, you made it all the way down there. It's like, wait, I could have just called mom. Dang it.
So we're in the fighting type gym, and this is where I started to realize I am grossly underleveled. You have no... Dude,
Oh, he's a big guy. Look at you.
it's okay. He only
I'm
has
down
one
with you.
Pokemon, right? I don't think this is the guy that...
Yoshi?
really- It's a Yoshi.
Oh, dear God.
I don't think this is the one. I think it's Hitmonchan that makes me very, very not good things happen to me. Ghost type is actually a pretty darn good one to bring into this gym because
27. Goodness.
ghost types are not affected by physical attacks.
Yep.
So, but they do damage to anything except for normal types. So as long as it doesn't classify as a physical attack, it won't hit me.
Yeah.
Meaning no low kicks, no, low kicks. It's good against Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan is a dick. You'll see why in a minute. And see,
I just never
this
realized.
this battle went really well for me, and I was sitting there thinking, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake.
And then something happened.
And then the next guy came up to me, cake or death? Cake, please. Well, we're out of cake.
Because it's a lie.
So my
It's a lie.
options are or death.
I just realized he has 2 right feet. Left feet. Goodness, I can't count. He has 2 left feet.
Well, have you ever seen Bruce Lee fight? That's who that's modeled after.
Does he have 2 left feet?
I don't know.
I think that's kind of cheap. It's like, you're going to fight both of us either way.
Well, it's either that or have one guy with 2 Pokemon.
That's true.
I mean, at least you get 2 different, you get double money for this.
I like
'cause
how,
you-
like, Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan
Yep.
both practice martial arts, but Hitmonchan he's a boxer.
Yeah, he's pretty much a boxer.
He's a boxer.
The way the Hitmon lineage
Yep.
works, right? There's in the Dark Cave at the very beginning of the game, before you even get to Violet City, you find a guy who will give you a Tyrogue. And Tyrogue evolves into either Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop.
Yep.
So the way that is determined is basically by your attack stat.
Mhm.
Or maybe it's by your defense stat. I don't remember. I think it's determined by both. Because if your attack stat is higher, you get Hitmonlee. If your defense stat is higher, then you get Hitmonchan.
Yep.
And if they're even, then you get Hitmontop. What that means is that, like, normally it will be even if you just level them up. So,
Fire punch.
yeah, I just kind of chuckled to myself at that.
Yeah.
So, at that point, your most likely candidate that you're gonna the most likely evolution that you're gonna get is Hitmontop.
Yep.
Really, the only reliable way that I've found of getting one or the other is going to the Goldenrod department store and buying one of the vitamins that change your stats, the EVs in a jar kind of thing, and
EVs
changing
in a
it.
jar.
Well, you don't. It's it's complicated. Anyways, still not a bad fight. It got better now that I've brought out my not
Secret
crappy,
weapon.
yeah, my secret weapon.
Quentin.
But it was this fight in particular that kind of made me like, oh, ooh, because I haven't really done a whole hell of a lot of just like level grinding.
Ooh.
In this game, and
Yep.
you know, spent a lot of time there because I don't like doing it. You know, I have to be in a kind of a mindset if I'm going to level grind, which I do later on. I think there's really two places in this game that I do level grinding, and it's between the 7th and 8th gym.
Yep.
I do level grinding partially to pass the time because I was trying to get a Thunderstone from last Dana, and she wouldn't talk to me, the whore. And the other one was going up to Victory Road because of spoilers, and I'm not going to go any farther than that.
Yeah.
We'll just put it this way. There's something that I got in my party around there that needed to be leveled up. And everybody needed to be leveled up, actually. But in any case, that was certainly a fight that we won. And it made me at this point, Pokemon as an RPG, it's one of those games that you don't really have to rely on just like the stats themselves.
Yep.
That you can actually be a little bit lenient on how well you've leveled up, as long as you know how to use your type advantages. And so, in this case, that's what I'm focusing on is my type advantages, and I have to do that for this gym and the next gym. By Gym 7, I'm back to a little bit more of a normality with my levels, so it's not as bad. But oh dear God! Also, you see those rocks right there?
Yeah.
That's why you
have to
need.
push them all
That's
the
why
way.
you need to not forget to get strength, because if you do, you can't move those rocks, which means you can't get to the gym leader, which means you have to trek your ass all the way back to Olivine, find the guy, say, "I can't believe I forgot this." You got to look like an idiot,
This guy's just gonna be like, "I knew you'd be back."
pretty much.
They all come back.
They always come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how Jackie Chan feels about having a Pokemon named after him.
Flattered. Can't be as good as the gym leader.
The gym leader?
His name is Chuck.
Oh, but it doesn't count. He doesn't count. He already has enough stuff. He doesn't need any more. Jackie Chan doesn't have... Does Jackie Chan have memes?
Yeah, he's the guy that has the squinty eyes, that has the hands over his face. Like, what are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
What could you put? That's Jackie
Okay.
Chan.
Okay, well, they both have memes, but Chuck Norris...
Chuck Norris is like the meme generator.
Exactly. He's just on another level.
Everything is memed.
Like, freaking Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee get a Pokemon named after him, but Chuck Norris, he controls them.
He can. Yeah, I was about to say he is the leader
He's the
of
leader.
them.
They would make him your leader. Make me your That's a big. You're a big thing, aren't you?
Just chase.
Just
I can't get over the fact that in the post game of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you can actually find Birch being chased by one of the Machoke that was moving. He's like holding a box and he's chasing him around. It's hilarious.
Wonder what kind of steroids they take, because I want some. I want some of those. Look at him. Look at his smile.
This is like a campaign for anti-drugs. Trey's over here talking about steroids. Mr. Owl's just getting wrecked by Rock.
Goodness.
Oh, it made me so sad.
Freaking Machoke just like, yeah.
Said pretty much.
It's gonna happen again. Machoke is the type of person that's been to prison a few times.
Those aren't stretch marks on his own arms. Those are tattoos, man.
Tattoos made with blood. he's just not gonna give you a chance.
Took that one as a mulligan. I'm so sad at this. The real way that I've been doing anything in these fights is basically because of status effects.
Mm-hmm. Always putting them to sleep or paralyzing them.
Yeah.
Something of that effect where they can't move. Okay. He's just like, I'm not staying asleep. Yep.
The RNG was like, I do not think so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Running out of items. Running out of options.
Mr. Owl, please come back.
Well, it doesn't help that instead of actually trying to attack, I'm just sitting there trying to heal everything. What I should be doing is I should be attacking. No, I'm too stupid.
Send out Steve. Just look at this. Oh, you actually did. Hey, that's great. I didn't think you'd actually do it. See, Chris, even the past year is listening to me.
Yeah.
See, all of my pro strats, I know.
Here's the problem. Part flying type. That's super effective.
He's just about dead. One more hit and he's gone. For both of us.
Pretty much. What it missed?
Just one good back air and he's gone.
Pretty much. Oh, jeez, that
they should have put Machoke in there in Smash Brothers.
Well, they're putting Machamp in the Pokken tournament, which is essentially.
I really want to play that.
You know, I really hope it gets console release.
I really do too. What's it supposed to be coming out on?
I don't know. Well, last I knew, the only thing that it was confirmed for was arcade.
Ooh.
But here's the thing. Game Freak, while it is not necessarily a Nintendo exclusive company, that's who they work with, is Nintendo.
Yeah.
So technically, Pokken Tournament could come out on any it could come out on any system, because Pokemon, while it is a franchise that is specific to Nintendo consoles, it's not a Nintendo franchise.
That's true, yeah.
So, we could see a Pokemon game on Xbox One, PS4, maybe?
It's probably going to be exclusively
Steam?
on those.
I'd
probably
try.
like
I
Xbox
want it
One,
on the
PS4,
Wii U
and
because I
PC.
think that it would look beautiful.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of this episode, and we will see you guys next time.
Goodbye.